All right, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday or Monday, depending on when this video drops or when you watch it. We're talking about UFC 274. It's your boy Richie. We got Rob here as well. Let's talk about. Can we talk about Michael Chandler versus Tony Ferguson?
Let's
Because
talk about it.
I was insane, man. When I saw that kick just end Tony Ferguson right away in the second round.
Was a oh shit! Not El Kukui. Oh, that was bad. That was bad,
Bro,
That was the first thing he threw. That was the first thing. That was bad.
dang, man.
Yeah,
It's like
it was crazy.
it almost made me feel bad. Well, I mean, of course, I felt bad for Tony. You know, I'm happy for Michael that he got it, that he won in spectacular fashion. But man, I felt for Tony being laid down on the ground.
Oh yeah, I was surprised because I didn't see this fight live. I was at work, so when I heard about it, I was like, no fucking way. I think I found out through the group chat. I think I went on my phone and I saw the group chat. I think Rodrigo said he got decimated.
Yeah.
I think when I saw that, I was like, fuck. I knew right away. But it's crazy to me that Tony got finished. That's what's surprising to me. Like, I thought Michael Chandler was gonna win. Like, I wasn't rooting for Tony. But I didn't think Michael Chandler was gonna put him out like that. Not at all. Cause like Tony's tough, man. So
sense.
tough, man. That Tony versus Anthony Pettis. That fight is crazy. Anthony Pettis
That
almost
shows.
finished Tony. Tony came back, Granby roll, did this, did that, elbows here, elbows there, jabs. Next thing you know, the round is over. They're like, "Yo, Pettis, there's one more. You want to come out here and fight?" Pettis like, "Nah, I'm good." Fight's
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
So like I was gonna say Kevin Lee. I meant Tony Ferguson. He's a monster. What he did to Kevin Lee, honestly, too, when Kevin Lee was on his way up,
Yeah.
Michael Chandler really, really surprised me because Gaethje couldn't put him out like that, and Gaethje hits hard as fuck. We all know that. Then who did Tony fight after that? Charles Oliveira broke his arm, and he still went to decision. Then Beneil broke his knee or popped his knee out of place, still went to decision. So I thought this fight is like decision for sure. There's no way. I don't think Tony's gonna knock out Chandler, and I don't think Chandler's gonna knock out Tony. But fuck, was I wrong? He did not knock him out. He bro, that's career changing.
That was
knockout.
KO. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was straight. Like Rodrigo said, he got decimated. Man, it was clean. Dude,
first-
what a pit bull! Like
the first-
Michael Chandler's a pit bull, dude. So athletic to have reached him. I don't know if you saw it, but he wasn't that close. Like he was perfect range. Oh man, it was just perfect.
Yeah,
that's gonna. Do you think that could be maybe the KO of the year so far? That's gotta be, bro.
KO of the year. What do we had this year so far? We had some good KOs.
We've had some good KOs, which says a lot, but this one was otherworldly. And then what about post interview, man, when he called out your boy Connor?
Okay, we can definitely talk about that, man. That was crazy. I like
What'd
it.
you think?
I like it. I like Michael Chandler calling out Connor. The thing though is, Connor honestly has never fought a 170 pounder yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Michael Chandler's doing Connor a favor and saying like, "Yo, I'll go up to 170." Like he said, "I want you at your best." Because Connor supposedly now can't make 55s anymore. Yeah, so
Which is crazy, huh?
it is crazy.
What about him fighting Charles? Did you see that Charles called him out?
No.
Yeah. He called him out. It was kind of I was gonna ask you, like, this channel's called The Call Out, right? So I kind of want to rank Michael Chandler's call out to Conor McGregor versus Charles Oliveira, and dude, Chandler's sold way more. You know, Charles was more like, "Hey, Conor, yeah, come see me." You know, it was very lackluster.
Well, he doesn't speak English, so
Also, but in the delivery in Portuguese as well, it wasn't much of a state. It was more of a statement. It wasn't much of a speech. You know, I don't know if Oliveira's that type of guy though.
Yeah.
And Michael Chandler is. He probably practiced that in his mirror, you know, and that's what you got to do.
I can tell you this much. I really feel like Michael Chandler's not worried about the belt right now. I think he came into the UFC
Realistic.
with a realistic goal. Like, hey, I can probably fight for the belt once, maybe twice, and then that's my run right there. I think like seeing him fight in that Gaethje fight, I can clearly see that he's in this for like the money. like entertainment. Like he got lost in that Gaethje fight. Like I feel like he could have won. Like he had Gaethje freaking rocked. I'm talking about
Yeah,
homie looked like he was drunk and couldn't like, hey, get him out the club. He was.
it was close.
I'm like, but Michael Chandler was doing like Nate Diaz did to Leon. He would like look at him and laugh or like.
I know. I
like,
hate
I'm like,
that.
Bro, finish him.
Yeah.
Like, that's some Mortal Kombat shit, man.
Yeah.
So
I hate that. I hate when they dilly dally. But okay.
So I think
So you think that Chandler has what it takes to beat Gaethje on you know?
So I think
back around.
I lost my train of thought. Like I thought Michael has a good shin.
Yeah.
He went all 3 rounds.
You're basically saying he beats everybody but Charles. That's basically what you're
and
saying.
he almost beat Charles too. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Get
So
that one again too. See, Chandler, bro,
He's really good. He's 2-2 right now.
man, he's helping out, and I love how he said this about Tony. He said Tony has helped out the division so much. He's helped keep it entertaining. He's helped keep it afloat. Man, I think that's Michael right now, because every fight Michael is an amazing, stellar fight. Whether he wins or loses, it doesn't matter. Look at all of his fights in the UFC so far. What does he have, like 4 in the UFC?
He's 2-2. Yeah.
He's 2-2, but he's 4-0 and having stellar fights.
I think
All of them were amazing.
I think we should look this up, but like he might have like 4 bonuses. Because you said Michael Chandler might have the best TKO of the year. I'm trying to think of another good TKO that happened this year. What's another like spectacular TKO that happened this year? We got Jamal Hill and Johnny Walker.
When did the Masvidal one happen? That happened late last year?
With Usman?
Yeah, late last year.
Oh, that
right?
was like almost 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago. I'm lost. This year was
Jamal Hill and Johnny Walker.
that was a good one because of the way he was
Then we got
chicken leggy. That was like a weird KO.
can't think of like one that blows me up.
I feel like there's so many, but I can't.
Terrence McKee, like that.
Cheeto. I mean,
Cheeto.
Cheeto knocking out Frankie with that front kick.
That wasn't this year.
That wasn't this year either.
It wasn't.
Shite. Man, well, so far this might be it. I'm sure there's
more for sure.
There's more.
I can't.
There's a lot of knockouts, but one like that, I don't think. Hey, did you see the Carla fight in the Rose fight?
No, I missed that one.
Man,
I heard it was boring as fuck.
That's why I brought it up, because we're talking about energy, and that one did not bring good energy. I wonder what the fans thought. I would like to know. Fans, if you're watching this, comment in the section below. I want to know what they thought. You know, did they still enjoy the card? You know,
Yeah.
well, me watching it at the house, I was like, yeah, this is boring. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, you know, it's slow, but I was trying to figure out more why it was happening rather than just talking mess, dude. I feel like the commentators were laying into them a little bit too much for my liking, but I was just trying to figure out like what's going on in their minds. Are they both gun shy? I mean, Carla Esparza, I don't feel like she was really doing enough to try and take away the belt from the champ. She was kind of waiting for Rose. It's that same argument that we had with Izzy, where Izzy had that fight with Romero, and he said, well, homie won't engage me. I'm the champ. He's got to come after me. I saw a lot of that in this fight. And
well, that's crazy that you say that, because I haven't seen the fight, so I can't put too much input. But what I can say is I'm surprised Carla won the fight.
That's what
took the belt.
That's what I was getting is with the takedown.
Yeah.
But she didn't even hold it for long. And Rose had a takedown. So technically, they're not even. I think Carla might have gotten 1 or 2. I said on the podcast that Carla was going to get she was going to get takedowns in no matter what.
Oh, for sure.
I thought she was going to get more than 2. I mean, the fact that she got 2, I felt like was okay. It's just the fact that that's all that happened. You know, Rose, what did I say? Also on the podcast, I said she's going to take you down, so you got to make up for it on the feet. You got to show activity. I was a little surprised in how, not afraid. I don't know if she was afraid of Carla, but she wasn't letting those combinations go. She's a much better boxer than Carla.
It's funny because like so many people have told me not to watch this fight because it's so boring, but like I need to watch this fight.
Oh, yeah, you're going to. You're not going to be able to resist.
Yeah, to see what really happened, because I thought Rose was going to win the fight for sure.
Me too. I thought it was going to be a 5-round. I knew it was going to be 5 rounds, but I thought she was going to
I thought
beat it technically.
I saw the last fight and I was like, Rose was winning that fight, and it was like she got caught with the takedown, and then Carla took it back, and then that was the end of the fight. But it kind of reminded me when Rose fought Jessica Andrade the first time. She was piecing her up with the jabs and everything, and then Rose wouldn't let go of the guillotine, and that's when Jessica Andrade slammed her on the ground. So, and then the rematch happened, and Rose killed her. She won all 5 rounds. So I was expecting the same thing to
That's
happen.
what I was expecting.
I was expecting that the first time Rose fought Carla was like, I wouldn't say a fluke, but it's like out of 10 times that only happens like 2. You know what I'm saying? It's
you were gonna say 1, but the fact that it happened yesterday,
yeah,
it's 2. But you're right. That was that. I thought that was just gonna be Carla's 1, but okay. So
I gotta watch this fight because it's interesting because I don't understand. The fight is so boring. Neither of them did a lot, but the person, like the champion, doesn't leave with the belt. Like, I mean, like if you didn't beat me, like the fight is even. So it should either go a draw or Rose keeps the belt.
that's what I think. I disagree with the result. I think Rose won. First of all, I think she won. She got better stand up. She had the better combinations. She had a takedown at the end of the fight. Carla didn't do enough to take the belt away. No, absolutely not. But at the very least, a draw, and then do this again. And then we have another dramatic. Maybe they probably said, no draw. We don't want to see this shit again. Maybe, honestly. But no, I disagree with the result. Let's talk about. Let's move on into Charles Oliveira. Let's talk about him and Gaethje, bro. Because when I watched this fight, I was dumbfounded. I was like, man, no one can beat this guy. Like, no one can beat Charles Oliveira. I really thought Justin was going to be the guy to do it.
I didn't think so. Justin is like I don't like fighters that are one-trick
really
ponies. I don't, like Gaethje. When we think of him,
Well, he's got everything but the submission game, though. He's not one trick.
Let's talk about.
Okay, let's talk about.
I don't think Gaethje's
all that.
I got respect for Gaethje.
Okay.
I think he's a great fighter, very durable. This is not going to make sense, but I'm going to say it anyways. I don't think Gaethje's a... Fuck. I'm so timid to say it. He's not
just let it out, Rob.
He's not a knockout artist.
Shout. Let it all out.
I don't think Gaethje's a knockout artist. I think when it comes to him fighting the top 5, like literally the top 5 people, whoever they are, he can't really knock them out. Like, he knocks out people like in the top 10.
He doesn't knock 15. People out. He obliterates them.
Let's talk. Did he do that to the top of the top of the top? Did he do that to Dustin Poirier? No,
he didn't win, but he did that. Yes. Look at the damage.
All right, but look at Gaethje.
But he got careless. But he was
Eddie Alvarez.
It just levels.
He didn't do it to Eddie Alvarez. Didn't do
that
it
was
to
different time.
Didn't do it to Khabib.
No one does that to Khabib though.
That's 3 people. Like he did it to Tony, but I have an excuse for Tony. I have a lot of excuses for Tony. One, Tony wasn't prepared for that fight. He got short notice. Hey, you're fighting Justin Gaethje. You were supposed to fight Khabib, but Khabib left the country. Tony had to lose weight 2 times that week. Or I think he had to lose.
Oh, no, he didn't have to. The motherfucker just did it.
Nah,
he did it on his own.
He did, but he was already cutting weight, and they told him the fight got canceled, and he had he could have stopped, but he only had I think 2 more days. He's like, I might as well just do it and prove it. He didn't have to. You're right. Yeah. That was just a Tony thing. Yeah. But then a week later, the actual fight is on, and he has to cut weight again. I'm like that's. And Tony was winning that fight too. He caught Gaethje with a nice uppercut that nobody wants to talk about, bro.
No, we talked about it plenty. He definitely, that fight wasn't one. I mean, he had good moments. Tony definitely had
great
good
moments, and also it's just
but he beat the brakes out of him at the end of the day.
Yeah,
and exactly what you said. You know what? You're right. You don't have to be all on board, but you got his respect.
Oh,
for sure. He's got your respect. For sure.
That fight with Gaethje and Oliveira was amazing. It was dope. I didn't think it was going to finish that fast, though.
Neither did I, dude.
I thought it was going to go I say third.
Yeah.
I say third, late
second
seconds. Yeah, first round? God damn. Man, Gaethje really needs to work on his ground games, man. Because as soon as Khabib took him down, it was over. As soon as Oliveira took him down, over.
But it's just those two, and those two are proven to be... not invincible, but damn near close.
But I mean, who else has
But
really?
but Tony, I thought I had that worry when Tony and Gage were gonna fight. I'm like, damn, he's gonna get submitted. You know, he was able to avoid it there. But then again, Tony didn't really engage. He was a good dancing partner, you know. But damn,
Man, let's talk about Oliveira, man. I think he became one of my favorite fighters of all time. I think I watched this. I was at work, didn't get to see the main event. Went home, watched it because I'm a big Oliveira fan. And I texted Uzi right after that fight was over. I was like, "Yo, Conor used to be my favorite MMA fighter. Oliveira just took his spot. Oliveira is my favorite MMA fighter, I think, of all time."
really.
now.
So last night's fight earned that for you.
Bro, last night's fight, homie gets dropped twice. And he's calm as a cucumber, bro. He gets dropped and he's literally like, all right, come down. Like,
Yeah.
and then he's like, you're not going to come down? All right, I'll get up. But he doesn't get up like a bitch, all timid. And like, he gets up and he's like, fuck, I just got dropped. Let me backpedal to the fucking fence. Let me run. Homie's like, let me push forward. Kick. Boom, boom. I'm like, damn, fucking savage. Like, bro, who gets dropped in a fight, gets up and goes forward? You don't see that too often. You get, like you said, with Rose and Carla, very timid. Maybe Rose was scared. Like, fuck, I got finished last time. Carla's probably scared too. Like,
She's gotten so much
like,
better.
Rose got so much better. She's just fucking leg kick Wei Li to fucking back to China.
Yeah.
Or she's from Japan, right? No, she's Wei Li's
China,
from China.
China.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Wow, yeah, but
I don't know, bro. Oliveira became like he cleaned out Kevin Lee, cleaned him out, cleaned
forget
Tony.
Kevin Lee, bro. Forget Kevin Lee.
Kevin Lee was good. And
He was, but
he still is good.
to do what he did to Gaethje, Dustin,
Keep going, keep going.
Chandler.
Tony.
Oh my god, bro! What amazes me is him getting rocked and him. Actually, I'm sorry, not getting rocked, getting bopped and getting beat up, like getting
Yep.
pretty close to finish, and then coming back and doing the complete opposite. Let's not forget he didn't
been
submit
dropped.
Chandler. He didn't submit him. He knocked him out. We TKO'd
Bro,
him.
that's what I'm saying. Like, in the embedded,
Yeah, this guy is proven to be.
he's bro. I think it was Oliveira was like, yo, like everyone keeps saying Gaethje hits hard, and Oliveira's like, I hit hard too. He's like Gaethje didn't knock out Michael Chandler. They went the distance. He's like, I knocked him out. I'm like, bro, Oliveira, talk your shit. I'm like, he does hit hard. He fucking dropped Gaethje, and then as soon as he dropped him, jumped on his ass, and bro, it was night. Like he's so good. I'm worried for him though, cause like
Yeah. Oh, because of Islam.
Islam is a different fucking.
He's a different kind of grappler, man.
He's
That's
a different
that.
breed, man.
Whew, that's like Khabib.
And his striking, Islam striking is nice too.
It's nice. Do you think his striking is better than Khabib's?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
I'm not saying that he'll beat him in a striking match. I'm just saying, does he have better striking?
I thought you were gonna ask me, do I think it's better than Oliveira's? And no, I don't.
No.
But the thing about Oliveira that we've been witnessing is he gets hit and he gets hurt. Michael Chandler hurt him. Dustin and Gaethje. His last 3 fights, he was dropped all 3. So like, but he comes back and says wins. So he perseveres. So you gotta admire that. You gotta love that shit. You gotta see.
Yeah.
You see the
You
champion.
gotta respect it, man.
Yeah, the champion is bleeding, and then he cleans his blood off and just finishes the job. Like that's just like. His striking is good. His cardio is good. His ground game is the best. Most finishes in the UFC by submissions. He's just added to that record now by yesterday.
What about the pound for pound list?
You know me. You know I think he should be in the pound for pound. I think he should be number 2. I think it should be Volkanovski and Charles Oliveira right behind him.
And then Usman 3.
Usman number 3, man. That's how it is.
He's dropping spaces. And we also, I don't know if you guys saw, but Volkanovski has a fight book with Max 3. Dude, give this man a
fuck
vacation.
that. I don't want to
give
see
Volkanovski
that shit.
Bro, that dude is he deserves to be number 1. That dude's work ethic's insane. He's coming back to work, dude. You just got out of, well, maybe it wasn't much of a battle, but still.
Yeah, this fight around wasn't too complicated.
But I feel like he's earned his route. Maybe,
rest?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to fight Max again, and maybe he thinks he's gonna win it, and then after that he takes some time off. You deserve some time off, champ.
I honestly don't want to see this Max Holloway
Yeah,
fight
you don't even want to see it, huh?
at all. Like I
Yeah,
think
he
like
won twice already.
yes, it's like bro, this is the thing too. Like what
But
happens
they're just
if
so
Max
controversial.
wins though?
Then we get more.
That's what I mean. Like we're not thinking of like like if Max wins, do we get a fourth one? Like what happens if Max wins the third
Yeah,
fight?
these guys will just go back and forth. But that's what happens when you have 1 and 2 so close, man.
But they're not that close. I think Alex like is better than Max. And like what is it? Is it like Max Pride? Is it the UFC? Like why are we making this fight again? I think
Yeah, it could be a
Volkanovski
mix.
should either go up to 155 or
Or
honestly,
Max.
I think that's it. Cause like
No,
there
no.
comes to a point where as a champion you clean out the division. Usman has done it. Connor did it. Volkanovski did it. Who's else is doing it? Oliveira, low key, he's doing it. Hasn't done it though. When I mean clean out, I mean clean out. Like you get to the top, you look down, and you're like, damn, I beat him. I beat him twice. I beat him. Like you just clean everyone.
That's definition of clean out.
Yes, and I think Volkanovski
done that.
already did that. We can name the list. It's Aldo. He beat Max. He beat Shad Mendes. He beat Edgar. He beat Brian Ortega. Like, homie, like he beat the whole list. Like, there's nobody else. Now move up and go for that double champ, man, because that's what the UFC is about now. It's that double champ status. You clean your division, you go up. Izzy cleaned his division. He tried, didn't work. I think everyone has to try that. That's why I think Khabib isn't the GOAT to me. Not because he didn't perform well. It's just because he didn't go for that double champ status. He didn't stay in the UFC long enough. He was like, yo, like I'm out. Simple as that. Like, yeah, it was like his dad, the passing of his dad, this and that. But like, we all have family problems. We all have our personal stuff. Like the job's not finished. You want to call yourself the best of the best? Charles Oliveira was stealing that motherfucker. You didn't fight him. You didn't go up to 170. You didn't go say what's up to Usman real quick. Like there's a lot of stuff that you didn't do in the sport. Look at John Jones. You can say a lot of things about John Jones, but right now he's about to fight Stipe for that fucking belt.
Yeah.
So like he's trying. He's doing what Canelo Alvarez did and lost. Like, but I like seeing that. I like seeing champions strives for more.
Yeah. You like to see them risk it and bet on themselves and have that and have that confidence.
That's what a champion is. A champion stands for so much more than
just skills and talent. It's everything all around.
Yep.
It's a whole thing now. And thanks. Do you think that Khabib needs to come back and prove himself against Charles, or what do you think about that?
Nah, I think it's
Why not?
Khabib looks really heavy too, so he's gonna have to definitely start hitting the gym.
Yeah,
crazy. Which
I
don't think it would be a problem for him, but
I just saw people talking about it on YouTube saying maybe we need Khabib to beat Charles Oliveira to really solidify who is the baddest. But I think I think Khabib is. I think he's the baddest. I think he's done his time. Yeah, what would you say? Say that name one more time.
We have Islam. So
You're
now
right. He's the new Khabib.
Yeah, he's the new 2.0. So now that we have Islam, I see no need to bring out Khabib out of retirement to do one fight. And then what happens if he wins? Is he like, oh, okay, I won, I proved it, I'm out again? And then the belt, nobody has the belt. And then what happens? Charles and Islam fight for the belt. Like a lot of things can happen. I don't like Khabib coming back. What about Charles Oliveira too? Now that we're talking about double champ status, I can't see him going up to 170. He gets dropped by people at 55. 170 is not gonna get any easier for you. But like
you're right. Those guys just get faster, stronger. They hit harder.
They hit harder. So if you're barely taking these hits at 55, at 170, you might go night. And he's my favorite fighter as of right now. So I'm just speaking facts, man.
Over Conor McGregor?
Charles Oliveira, man. Conor has not been consistent, and he hasn't. Not that he hasn't won. I wouldn't say that he hasn't shown me anything in his last two Dustin fights that I like a lot. Like it wasn't something where like I saw the fight and I was like, oh, like you know how fighters say like I have more tools and hitting and shit like that. I'm like, Conor, where are they? Like, what are you doing different? Like Charles, we seen the tools. Homie can take a
Every
hit.
single thing.
Yeah, we
Stand
seen him,
up, ground.
Yes,
Yeah.
we saw it all. Cardio, like we saw. Can you handle when your back's against the wall? How do you do with fans and without fans? Because he fought one fight. Oh, the Kevin Lee. He fought the Kevin Lee with no fans. He did well because sometimes you need. I hear fighters say they need fans.
I'm totally on board with that
So
statement.
we've seen Oliveira
Affects
literally
them.
do everything, and in his last 11 fights, he's 11-0. 11-0 in his last 11 fights, and Islam is 10-0. So it's the 10-0 versus the 11-0. Who will win? That's dope as fuck.
Someone's O has to go.
Yes, sir.